Welcome to Nova Pro, everybody! As we have Scarlet Nova being attacked by Bella Durov, leading up to her match. Absolutely wild, folks. To start off Noble Pro. But it appears that Scarlet is continuing despite that attack. Natoli Xander already out here. As Natoli trying to get this over with early. A number of weeks, Bella Durov and Scarlet Nova have been at each other's throats. And now it's come to a fold. Kick right to the face, and now Natoli Xander. A drop kick to the face here. Now this is a qualifying matchup for the women's side of the Sovereign Tournament. The winner will be entered in the tournament. Peyton Reed already in. And Scarlet looks to be down and out here. Natoli just trying to get this thing over with. But Scarlet is a fighter. She's someone who is hard to put down. It's Natoli Xander with the enziguri to the side of the face. Now look at this, a couple of soccer kicks there, right to the face, and throwing her face first into the canvas. Natoli just taking full advantage of that blindsided attack from Bella Durov before the matchup here, as a splash there lands. Natoli just eyeing her opponent now, trying to figure out what she wants to do next here. And Natoli, look at this, looking for the enziguri again, and Scarlet this time was able to get out of the way, and there's that code breaker. Right to Natoli Xander, only a 1 count though. Tried for the standing shooting star press, couldn't do it, knees up. Natoli Xander with the drop kick. Right to the side of the head. Now Natoli looking to end this thing. Look at this. Oh! Dropping dropping Scarlet Nova there. 2 for the tournament spot and a kick out. Looked like a clothesline there. A couple of cartwheels and acrobatics into a clothesline. Now Natoli tried for that DDT that we're so used to seeing her hit. Not that time. Scarlet fighting as much as she can, despite the attack that started this matchup. Look at this superplex! But Natoli being the smart one, rolling out to the outside. But Scarlet says it's not over yet. You're not safe out there when you're dealing with the enigmatic Stargazer, as Natoli Xander taken out. Now Scarlet calling her shot again, looking for the drop kick. No, the super kick catches. Scarlet got a little bit overzealous there. Now turning around, neck breaker. Natoli just having her way right now. She had a little bit of help, courtesy of Bella Durov. Like I said, those two have been at each other's throats a number of weeks, that being Scarlet and Bella. They will meet at Coronation. This is Natoli once again trying to keep this onslaught of offense going, and look at this. I believe that was a fisherman suplex there. Could have gone for the cover after that, chose not to. Natoli Xander calling her shot here on the top rope. Natoli, a little bit too close for that crossbody, but well, I'm not sure she would have gotten much out of it otherwise. And now Scarlet in the driver's seat now. Scarlet now having Natoli against the ropes, now looking for that patented UFO cutter. Got it! The UFO cutter on Natoli Xander. Hook of the leg. Could have the spot in the tournament. Kick out from Natoli. Now this might be the final shot here into the Cosmos. No, Natoli reversed it into an inverted DDT. Now look at this, Natoli. Natoli with a DDT! That patented DDT! We're so used to seeing her hit into a cover for a spot in the Sovereign Tournament. Scarlet still remaining in it. And Natoli keeps calling her up, keeps tempting her. Top rope now, Scarlet still dazed and out of it. Look at that! From Natoli Xander. Taking Scarlet off of her feet. There's a pump kick. Standing shooting star press for the win, and a kick out at 1. Now second rope goes Scarlet. Scarlet, look at this. Phoenix Splash, nobody home there. The inverted Phoenix Splash not there. For Scarlet, and oh, what a chop block right to the knee. And remember, she went into the steps. Following this matchup, before the matchup there, she went into the steps courtesy of Bella Durava, and that knee becoming a target now for Natoli. And look at this, German suplex. There's another. And there's the trifecta. Count of 6. Right in, and Natoli getting back in to the squared circle. Could be done there after the German suplexes on the outside, and Scarlet said no. Now, like I said, she'll face off against Bella Durov, the Moscow product. At Coronation. There's a forearm in the corner. Scarlet sizing up. Natoli Xander. And now Scarlet going up top now. Swanton! The Swanton bomb on Natoli Xander for the win. Kick out. Natoli still remaining alive. But Natoli getting charged in with Scarlet at a kick right into the corner to that drop kick. And there goes Scarlet again. Swanton one more time. The shooting star press. Again, Scarlet just trying to get this over with, and she can't seem to get it going yet. But if there's one thing I know that she can end with, it's the end of the Cosmos. Couldn't connect with it last time. No, still not. Natoli's finding a way out of it, and look at that knee Scarlet grabbing at. And down goes Scarlet. Another diving maneuver, a diving axe handle, double axe handle there for the win. Kick out, Scarlet still remaining in it, but running on adrenaline now. Running on fumes. Here's Scarlet as Natoli sees it all. The enziguri in the corner. Referee fixing that turnbuckle there that Natoli ripped off. And a DDT again. Just in time. 1, 2, 3, and Natoli will go on. Notice how Scarlet could not hit the end of the Cosmos. Not once, but twice. She's had issues ever since Bella Durov and Morgan Reese came into the picture. And once again, Bella proving to be a problem. As Natoli Xander gets a little bit of help from Bella Durov to win this one. And now she will join Peyton Reed, and Morgan Reese as women in that tournament. As Natoli Xander joins Morgan Reese and Peyton Reed in the Sovereign Tournament. Don't go anywhere, folks. More Noble Pro coming at you.
Bella, you think you know everything, but you don't. The truth is, you're scared. You know deep down that you can't face the woman in the mirror, the one who disguised herself as something she's not. This whole Russian bear persona is just a facade, a mask you wear to hide your fear. You claim to be dominant, but the moment things turn against you, you run away, hiding like a bear in hibernation, never to return. But I'm not afraid, Bella. I won't run away like you do. At Coronation, I'll be the one waiting for you. I want the real you, the Red Menace. We all face hell in our lives, and I know firsthand what that's like. I was in a coma when Savannah tried to kill me, and yet my heart kept beating. Hell isn't something you can hide from, and at Coronation, we'll find out which of us is willing to fight it to the bitter end.
What words from Scarlet Nova, folks, as we have a tag matchup coming your way. We have Take Flight. Now, folks, regarding the words of Scarlet Nova, I have an announcement to make. That Bella Durov match will now be a Hell in a Cell match. Scarlet Nova, Bella Durov inside Hell in a Cell. Now Bella Durov and Scarlet Nova have been inside Hell in a Cell before, but now they'll meet each other in there for the first time. As we have Take Flight coming out here, look at a rebound against their loss to Fear, but they're gonna have to face these men. We haven't seen them in a long time. It's Terry Hines Jr., his father, Terry Hines, and that man, Sinister. And together they are the Brotherhood. Quentin Hines is the only one not out here at ringside tonight. The Brotherhood are a team that have taken over RCW in the past when it was under that brand name. They debuted at Overdrive, taking out Carmelo Hayes. They also were responsible for taking out Hustle and Damian and Dion Parker and putting them out indefinitely. And it looks like Take Flight has their work cut out for them in this tag team matchup. As we get it going, Warner running right in, and that was a mistake. It's Sinister starting off on Warner. Warner, the big man, the powerhouse of this. It kind of reminds me of the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, with Warner being the Angelo Dawkins of the group and DT being the Montez Ford of the group. An old boot right there from Warner. Warner now going up top. Warner calling up Sinister up to his feet. Sinister's dazed, but not dazed enough. He's studied Warner. The Brotherhood are guys that, you know, it's almost like a handicap match with all of them. You know, you're taking on pretty much all of them, and oh, look at this, a boot. Right to Sinister for his troubles. And now that allows Warner to take over. Warner with a couple of shots. Now Warner with a shot to the back. As Warner now tags in DT. Now DT, the speed and quickness is at his disposal. That's something that Sinister does not have. Sinister has that power advantage, and maybe he'll be able to use that, but if you can't slow down JT, that is a big problem. And now you also have Terry Hines Jr. at ringside, so that's something you have to keep in mind of. As the Meteora lands there for DT, and now DT just hammering away on Sinister. Now, I've asked Sinister before, you know, does the Brotherhood have a leader? And he told me, we're all one unit. We are all one. There is no leader. We are all one. We are all brothers. In Brotherhood, we fall. In Brotherhood, we rise. And I have to say, I do agree with that. You know, that's not just some, you know, catchphrase or some phrase of endearment or empowerment or whatever you want to call it. It's a way of life for them. You know, they don't care what you think. They don't care what they do. They've created, it's almost like it's almost like a cult in a way. But, you know, to have a cult, you kind of have to have a leader. You know what I mean? And that's what's so confusing to me is you're never really able to read the Brotherhood. As Sinister making the tag, DT didn't realize it, and Terry Hines Sr. is now in. And now he's looking at Warner. Warner causing an issue. Warner. And DT, worried about Warner. Or I should say, Terry was worried about Warner there, and that allowed DT to take advantage. DT, though, missing that kick, and now the kick right to the midsection there. And now DT, indecisive there, finally making the tag over to Warner, as Warner wants a piece now. Now Warner going right after Terry Hines Sr., the father of Terry Hines Jr. That was a bad mistake there, trying to go for that diving maneuver off of the second rope. And now DT finds himself in the crosshairs as well of Terry Hines. And DT, that's not a man you want to piss off, DT, but he gets the better of Terry Hines there. And now Warner able to get it. Now, I will say the weakness of the Brotherhood is sometimes they can let their emotions get to them. They can let their anger get to them. And that's not what you want if you're the Brotherhood here. But if you are Take Flight in this situation, You want to use that. You want to use that as leverage. Use that to your advantage. Be able to get the Brotherhood to make mistakes. And that's something that the Brotherhood rarely do. So you're going to really have to, you know, take advantage of that emotion. Make sure that they can't keep their emotions in check. And look at that, the German suplex turning JT inside out, and JT's out of it for the time being. Oh, but that allows Warner to take advantage. Now Warner dropping Terry Hines onto that turnbuckle base first, leaving him in that corner. Easy pickings for JT. Now JT now. The stomp. You know, look at this. Terry in a world of hurt right now. Warner being thrown off of the apron. JT to get this over with in just a count of 1. Now I've been watching JT and Curtis Warner for a long time. They've been a part of RCW's tag division for quite some time now, and they've just been looking for that spark. They've been really looking for that, you know, just that big break, if you will. And with a win over the Brotherhood here, that would really help them out. And look at this. The stun dog millionaire on Terry. And oh, he's in trouble now. Terry. Oh, Terry saw it coming. Terry saw it coming. Shot. Right to the chest, that overhead shot. And JT's speed coming into play. And now we've got to make the hot tag, and he does. Non-traditional there. But maybe JT didn't realize that. Now Sinister can just have his way with JT. And oh, what a shot. Right across the face. Oh, and JT said no. Kicking the back of the leg there. JT now turning around. Sinister though with the elbow. Now look at this, tried for the back belly to back suplex, couldn't get it. JT now taking Sinister over to the corner. Now a shoulder tackle in the corner now. JT looking for a running start on this possibly. Look at this, charging it up, loading it, and oh, Sinister was ready for that. And the snapmare. Take it down. JT and Warner getting kicked off of the apron. Now look at this. Another Uranagi. Now Sinister looking to put JT to bed. Look at that. He heads in bed. On JT could have the win. 2 kick out. And he sees Warner. Seeing Warner though. Warner out of it again. Warner is down. Look at this, laying down spear onto JT. 1, 2 for the win for the Brotherhood, and JT somehow kicked out. And now look at this. Gonna go for it a second time, no JT. JT. Splash. For the win, and Terry Hines is right there. As they are the Brotherhood, they are a cohesive unit. Sinister getting out of the way. And now Sinister dumping JT. Tag. Now, loading this up. Superman punch! Terry Hines Sr. has DT right where he wants him now. Running in. Superman punch again. Spear! 1, 2, 3. And the Brotherhood with the victory. You saw Warner coming in, but it was way too late. And I can tell you, Sinister was absolutely floored at the fact that DT kicked out of the lay-down spear. And I thought it was over there, the Stun Dog Millionaire from DT. And look at this, the head's in bed, look at that neck breaker. And sometimes he likes to go for the bedtime story knee. It all depends on the day. But one thing you have to keep an eye out for, the Brotherhood always find a way. They always find a way. And this was all over right here, the Superman punch. But that's not all, folks. The spear that took out DT. You can kick out of one spear, but you're not going to kick out of that right there. And the Brotherhood are back. And they are better than ever. And I hate to say it, folks.
I want to sincerely apologize for kneeing the referee in the face. It was unfortunate. And I understand how upset it made some of you. I never meant to hurt anyone. Okay, let's be real. Grab my Feelin' the Blues tee now, exclusively on Fourth Wall. Just 'cause I'm sorry, your wardrobes don't have to be.
All right, folks, here we are with your next matchup. As we have a returning member of the roster. It's Jaejin, the Blessed Warrior. Now, Jaejin, folks, he was in the first ever King of the Ring tournament. He was actually in the finals at RCW Rockin' Eve against the Excellence of Arrogance Austin Lee back in RCW Season 11. And now he is back and better than ever. The Blessed Warrior has graced us with his presence. And we'll see if he can get in a spot. As Terry Hines Jr. already out here from the matchup earlier. The matchup that just concluded. The tag team matchup. And now look at this. The beat down on the Blessed Warrior, Jaejin. Now look at this. Oh my! Just the mountain of a man that Terry Hines Jr. is. The Brotherhood, like I mentioned earlier in the tag team matchup with the Brotherhood, they are here to take over. And oh, what a stiff shot from Jaejin. And Jaejin not gonna give up. And Jaejin, the Blessed Warrior. You know, he's a man that believes in honor. You know, it's not just a part of his Japanese culture, but he said when he first joined RCW, when he first stepped foot in RCW, now Noble Pro, he said this. He said he wanted to purify RCW. He wanted to rid the demons, rid the ailments, the evil of RCW. That evil being the Red Dragon Kai. Now, we haven't seen the Red Dragon in a number of years, and he has been something else, man. I'll tell you, that was Jaejin's biggest rival as he lands a couple of these elbows, but he can't be thinking about that right now. He has to be thinking about getting back to the finals, but not only that, this time winning it and calling himself the Blessed King. And look at this. Jaejin coming back here. Jaejin with a blow to the chest. Oh my! All the way across the ring. 1, 2, kick out. I can't believe what we're seeing. Jaejin. Oh, wait a second. Oh, Jaejin fighting back. Jaejin with the elbow. Jaejin tried for the elbow again. Springboard this time. Couldn't get it. Jaejin now down. And this is a bad place for Jaejin to be. The Blessed Warrior. Oh, look at this. Oh my! What a power bomb to Jaejin. And only a kick out of one. This man's tough as nails. Look at this, the beatdown on the Blessed Warrior. Oh, but he's coming back. He's coming back. Look at this. Roll through, roll through, roll through. And a rope break. Oh, and look at this. Again, Terry Hines, just a man that seems to be impossible to take down. Oh, what's this? The father of Terry Hines Jr. Oh my! Referee almost got caught up in that. Now look at this. This allows Terry to get an advantage. No, Jaejin not going to allow him to. Jaejin! Striking combination. But look at this. The distraction from Sinister and Terry. The distraction. Oh, looking for a curry, and that allowed him to recover. Jaejin, though. Got him up in a powerbomb position. Bad place. Oh! A powerbomb to Junior. And I can't believe what we're seeing here. Oh, hula kick. What a kick in the corner. Tried for the senton. Couldn't get it. Oh, turn around. F5. F5. 1, 2. Jaejin powered out. Oh my goodness. Jaejin, the Blessed Warrior. Still fighting to qualify for a shot to become king. And now Jaejin on fire. Jaejin, the man sent into the corner. That's a high knee. Surprised he got it up that high. The height. Oh my. Folded Jaejin, but Jaejin still battling exhaustion, settling in. Kick out at 2. Now Jaejin. Jaejin. Maybe trying for a curry again. Couldn't get it. Couldn't get it done. And look at this. The power of Junior on display. Referee taking a little bit of time to get down to Jaejin. Still powered out. And I think that had to do with it. Looking at the ref with absolute disdain. Now look at this. Oh my! Sending Jaejin flying. This is brutal. And he's not done. Come on, Junior, you don't need to do this. This is just a qualifying match. You don't need to do this. Oh, thank God. He still has Jaejin right where he wants him. Oh, Jaejin, the blessed warrior, is about to become a dead warrior. F5 through the announce table to Jaejin. Couldn't get him in the ring, though. Got to get him in the ring. He had some issues getting him inside the squared circle. Both men reversing, trying to get each other back in, finally. But Jaejin's upright. He's up. And just like that, down again. The blessed warrior fighting like hell right now in this qualifying match. And if he wins the tournament, he will be called king. And remember, the F5 didn't do anything this time. Oh! Jaejin! Jaejin slipped out! Jaejin dumped Junior! Now Jaejin's got to keep this going. Northern Lights, I don't know where he's finding the strength. Into a suplex. Where is he finding the strength? Akari! That's Wrath! In Japanese too! Jaejin almost had it! Jaejin almost had it! Oh my goodness. What is in the mind, or in the body, I should say, of Jaejin for him to withstand all of this? It makes no sense to me at all. Jaejin still trying to power, but every single time, Junior's just right there, right back. And now looking for the other F5. F5 onto Jaejin. 1, 2. Oh my God. What is happening? Jaejin still finding a way. What a warrior. In Jaejin, and Jaejin fighting back. And look at this! Jaejin getting the better of that exchange. Could that be enough? The elbow could have knocked him out. 2. No! What a qualifying matchup! And the distraction. Once again, the distraction playing a role. 1, 2. It seemed that nobody could stop the Brotherhood. This is exactly what we're so used to seeing. Oh my, this is just relentless. Absolutely relentless, folks. Oh my, just stop. Stop this. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Two. Seriously, what is Jaejin made of? This warrior. Again. F5. 1, 2, 3. There's only so much a warrior can take. But it seems that the hopes of Jaejin becoming king are all but over, at least for now. The Brotherhood truly are something else as Hines Jr. qualifies for the tournament main event coming your way, folks. It is main event time on Noble Pro as we have the world champion James Moore making his way out to the squared circle, and he's not alone. He has Scoop at his side. Now those two guys will meet in a matchup for that title that is around James's waist at Coronation, June 21st. But now, James Moore has got some support in his corner tonight, courtesy of Scoop. Now, James Moore, he had said that he wanted his first opponent for that title to be Scoop and talked to Zane Pierce, our general manager, and made that happen. It was Aaron Matthews who attacked Scoop at Conquest. And Scoop got a little bit of payback on Rain during Aaron Matthews' qualifying match. And, well, Jackson Cobb was able to come out with a victory in there. So it seems that Scoop is trying to get a lot of Fatal Upload getting to the head of Fatal Upload. So as we have Fatal Upload coming out here, Aaron Matthews leading the charge here with Chris Danger and Brandon Collins walking ahead. Now Brandon Collins will be the one facing James Moore tonight. And I'll tell you one thing. Those guys aren't shy about getting involved in matches and in things that they shouldn't be involved in as these two lock up here tonight. Brandon Collins getting the better of that exchange so far as James Moore trying to switch it over. Can't seem to find his bearings as James Moore. James Moore finally getting it, but not fast enough. Now James Moore switching it over, side to headlock takeover. Now look at the wrench on the neck here. Look at this. Brandon Collins getting out of it. Stunning James Moore. James Moore's a little stunned there. Oh! Brandon Collins taking advantage. Brandon Collins right out of the gate with a swanton bomb. Right to our Noble Pro World Champion, Aaron Matthews. Taking a turnbuckle off in that corner there. Now that's going to allow Brandon Collins to do whatever he wants for the time being. The back turn. Oh, but that may be backfired there as James caught him with a knee. And oh, look at this. Tried for a kick and said no. James Moore said no. Chop missed. Elbow missed. Super kick and oh, caught Brandon Collins. But unable to take advantage of that. Lackluster cover there. One. And a kick out. Not gonna get him there. Second rope here. Splash. Nobody home there. James Moore has studied Brandon Collins. He's studied the matchup he had with Scoop. He's studied the matchups he's had here in Noble Pro. He knows everything about Brandon Collins. And look at this. Knee right across the jaw. Could have knocked out. Oh, wait a minute. Aaron Matthews tried to grab the foot of the referee. But it didn't work. Look at this. Impaler DDT. And that spiked Brandon Collins, and he got a 2 count there. But he's not going to stop. He's going to keep this moving. Brandon Collins. Uh-oh. Using the ropes. Wait a minute. Referee don't see it. Referee don't see it. And a kick out. Trying to use the ropes. Lord Famouser. That Famouser was beautiful. You know, Brandon Collins. Cutter. Right on to the Noble Pro World Champion. A cutter. What a big win this would have been. And a kick got it too. And look at this. James Moore in trouble. And now look at this. Again, trying to go for that blockbuster. No double X handle. James Moore. Wait a second. What the hell is Aaron Matthews doing inside the ring? That distracted James Moore a little bit and all. That allows for Brandon Collins to take over. Knee drop. 1, 2, no. And now our referee sees the turnbuckle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, officially at a kick out. And that slight distraction, you know, may have backfired at least a little bit. Tried for a clothesline, James Moore did, and he got met with one. And now Brandon Collins going up top now. Brandon Collins setting his mark. James Moore, world champion, in trouble. James Moore in trouble. James Moore able to avoid. Oh, but now Brandon Collins. Let's have a little fun here. You don't want to trade blows with a man like James Moore. This is a Southern man. This is a man that's willing to duke it out, willing to fight. But he doesn't start it. He finishes fights, and look at this. Boom! Again. And look at, oh my, come on. The distraction. Being played out, look at this. Now Brandon Collins, look at this. Knee of glory off of the distraction. This is absolutely sick. Oh, and James Moore kicked out. The distraction didn't work. The distraction didn't work. James Moore refusing to die. Blockbuster denied. Blockbuster denied. Knee lift. And the cover. 2, kick out. Now James Moore knows what to do. He's going up top for that patented elbow. He didn't miss the mark on that. 1, 2, kick out from Brandon. Oh my. A kick out from Brandon. Now that didn't work. James Moore got to rethink. James Moore. Last shot. The knee of glory right on Brandon Collins. 2, kick out. Brandon Collins. He knew that like the back of his hand. Now Brandon Collins. Oh, what's he doing? Oh! Interesting maneuver there into a pin. 2. Almost had the champion. And look at that. Springboard drop now. He might be looking for the splash. Splash! Onto our world champion. Driving the air out of him. 2, kick out. Brandon Collins stopping at nothing. Second splash, nobody there. Nobody there. Oh, and he caught the foot. Not sure how, but he did. Look at this. Oh, James. Interesting maneuvers here. Now James now. Irish whip into the corner. There's a chop. No, missed. And Brandon Collins. Brandon. Again, drop kick. Oh, come on. Not this. He's calling him up again. Calling him up to his feet. James Ortiz, drop kick, not there. Turning around, lariat. Right to Brandon Collins for the win. 2, kick out. And you saw the face. And Scoop beside himself. You saw him with his hands on his hips. He couldn't believe. Just what was happening. As he turns his attention to Aaron Matthews. Aaron Matthews, what? Oh, come on, not again. Come on, man. Not again. Seriously? Referee's got to get some control here, because this is ridiculous. Count of 2 and a kick out. They have been a distraction. Scoop hasn't gotten involved at all. Moonsault 2, almost had it. The distractions have just been unnecessary, and I get it. James Moore, like, he kind of edged that one on there, but can you blame them? They've gotten involved in this multiple times, and they don't belong out here. Scoop was just out here as, like, reinforcement support. He knew that Brandon Collins was going to have something up his sleeve. He just knew it. Knowing his bouts with Brandon Collins, Chris Danger, and Aaron Matthews, everybody in Fatal Upload. As James Moore now is laid out, our Noble Pro champion, laid out on the outside. Scoop just watching along. He can't get involved, otherwise it'll suffer a disqualification. And he knows that. But I think now, if I'm Scoop, you start playing a little bit dirty here. You start playing ball. You know, you want to play dirty? I'll play dirty. Right into the steps goes James Moore. And look at this. James Moore stopping him. Oh, dodging. Count of 8. Both men back into the ring now. And now look at this. Splash! Again! Brandon Collins! 1, 2, kick out James Moore! And you go to the well too many times, you might end up paying for it! Last shot! 1, 2, 3! James Moore with a victory! What resilience! It didn't matter the amount of distractions. A couple of them didn't work. And look at this, the last shot. First time, couldn't get there. And this was interesting here. Looked like a fisherman's suplex off of the second rope there. I've rarely ever seen that. I've never seen anything like it before. A lot of covers in this matchup, as you can see by some of the replays, but it ended right there. Like, I think Brandon Collins got a little bit overzealous, tried to go for the moonsault, was met with a last shot once again. And James Moore with the victory. Our Nova Pro champion gets one over Brandon Collins here on Nova Pro. Thank you for joining us, folks. We'll see you next time.